Well, hello. It's November 10th, and November 10th is now the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And so I'd like to try to do this on November 10th, just to remember all that happened that day and that night, and the passing, I think, of 29 people that were on board. And Gordan Lightfoot did a great cover on it, and so every year I like to sing it. It's called The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitche-Gumee. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more, when the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good ship and crew was a moan to be true when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind and the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, was the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When summertime came, the old cook came on deck, saying, "Fellows, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m., a main catchway caved in. He said, "Fellows, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, we had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when its lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They may have drove deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls superior laughter sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boards go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November, remember. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times. Rich man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down, of the big lake they call Gitche Gumee. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's a legendary song and gets played by millions of people, I think, probably every year. Hope you have a great day. Take care of yourselves. God loves you, and so do I.